and his life and his mission, how does that make you a scholar of Islam, which you told me? I would like you to genuinely and bravely ask that question to him afterwards.
Okay.
Can you do that?
You ask him.
No, you ask him. I asked the supervisor.
You want the supervisor?
No, I asked the supervisor. Not him, I asked the supervisor. So you should ask him.
No, but that is not this verse, so move on.
So you said that Joseph.
Okay, here.
Joseph.
Let's see if I can find it. I found it here. Okay, the Bible and the Quran have a little more in common than most people realize. Wait a minute.
Okay. So where exactly is Joseph bringing a religion?
No,
A concept of God?
He said
A
that
concept of God?
he used to believe in the God of his fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yeah.
And then he said now he's left that faith, Judaism, and turned to Islam. That's what the
Okay.
Quran says.
So where does it say that? Let's read it, because this is the first time I'm hearing this from. Did you also hear that from him by any chance?
No.
Okay, fine.
I read the Quran myself.
Okay. So let's see it.
Sahbi,
I've only heard him a few times, like twice. So I'm not an expert.
Be very careful of what you take from people. Any people.
Listen, have you heard what he has to say today?
Listen, this will be in the internet, wouldn't it?
Have you heard what he has to say
Would
today?
that not be in the internet?
I don't care, but have you heard what he has to say today?
Look. I have heard him since 1996.
Have you heard
and
him
have I?
recently?
Listen. So for the last.
Have you heard what he has to say
Okay.
today?
How long is it? Okay, I'll give you an example. From 1996 to today, 2019, if I know what he talks about, where he talks about, where he gets his information from, and how he gets his information wrong and incorrect, and you're telling me suddenly today is a changed man, possible. I will look up later in a YouTube channel perhaps. Right. So, Joseph. Where is Joseph saying this in the Quran? Why would he say that?
Record me. Can you record me, please? I didn't give you permission to record me. I don't care. I don't give you permission. You take it away.
No, you don't need
I don't. No. I don't want to be recorded.
Just record him.
No.
I don't know what we can record him.
No, I don't want
Take these verses. He said the verses.
He's going to show it.
You can walk away if you want to.
No, I'm here to listen to this guy. I'm not here to talk, actually. I'm not here to talk. I want to listen to him. I don't want to talk to you right now. All
I
know,
was just trying to help you. Don't be
you're
misled.
making me shake. No, look, I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
That's right. Relax.
Because I'm not here. It's my first time being here.
That's
I didn't
alright.
realise it's going to be like this. I'm going to listen to him. All right, I'm trying to find.
Just learning, brother. It's not about debating and that, just learning.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to find it.
No, but to a Muslim, we said there is no.
If you cannot find it, that's fine. Leave it. Go to another example that you found.
No, I want to
The
find
difference between the truth values of Islam and
it. So
Christianity.
you're telling me you never read the story of Joseph in the Quran?
No, I have read,
What does it
but
say?
I haven't come across the statement that you've made that he's suddenly bringing up a new religion, not the religion,
Okay,
the
here,
concept
okay.
of God.
Alif, Lam, Ra.
Yeah.
These are the verses. Look at. We have revealed. Wait. We narrate. Joseph said to his father, "Oh, my father, I saw 11 planets and the sun and the moon. I saw them bowing down to me." He said, "Oh, my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, lest they plot and scheme against you. Satan, man's sworn enemy, and thus your Lord will choose you, will teach you the interpretation of events, and will complete his blessing upon you and upon the family of Jacob. And he has completed it before Abraham and forefathers, Abraham, Isaac. The Lord is no wise." Joseph and his brothers are less than sick. When they said, Joseph, let me find it.
He was here. Are you a dead man?
This is too much. I don't like this place, man. It's horrible. I don't like
Found
this.
it?
It's horrible.
Give him a chance to find it.
Dead man that in the power. Only Olumba, that's a thief. Man, not a thief.
I'm going to find it.
That's fine. It's okay. Sometimes it's not difficult to find out if you haven't got your references ready with
Wait,
you.
this one find.
The Pope has read this. Does you understand it? The Pope has read it for you.
Here we go.
Does you understand it?
I think this is it.
For him to tell you
And thus he said, Lord, we choose you to teach you the interpretation of events and will complete his blessings upon you. No, that's not it.
Olumba. God is not his name. Allah is not his name. You're wrong. You're him. Go all over the world. God give them for Olumba. These are not his name.
And I follow the faith of forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's not for us to associate with any other God. This is the virtual grace upon. No, that's not it. and I have followed the faith of my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is not for us. It is not for us to associate anything with God. This is by virtue of grace upon us and upon the people. You do not worship besides Him.
Can you read verse 38 while you're finding it? Just go back and read 38. What is he saying?
I followed the father of my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is not for us to associate anything with God.
So he has
So
followed.
we're saying
What
that
is he following?
that's got nothing to do with God.
Wait.
Remember
Remember what you said about he's not following the concept of God. He's now saying, I have followed the religion of my father, Ibrahim and Isaac and Yaqub. Totally in contradiction to what you just said.
No, I read it in
The
the
opposite.
Quran.
Look.
A Muslim gave a Quran to me, and that's what it said in there.
What you just read.
He gave me a different Quran
Look.
in English.
What you have just read now in front of me, and here's the Arabic, right? وَاتَّبَعْتُ مِلَّةَ آبَائِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ. I have followed the millah of my father Ibrahim, Ishaq and Yaqub. So he's following the faith tradition.
Okay.
So basically, now you have found a verse opposite to what you claimed.
No, I said I read it in a
Sure.
Quran.
So now,
The Quran that was given to me in
fine.
English.
So until you find it, now you have found a statement totally opposite to what you've claimed. But Ibrahim, Yusuf alayhi salam, Joseph, is saying, I have followed the ways, the religion, the faith tradition of my father Ibrahim, Isaac and Yaqub.
Okay.
Totally opposite to what you claim.
Yes, but I read it in. I'm not telling you that it's truth. I'm saying that I saw it in another Quran.
So maybe it's been a long time, you've misunderstood.
I read it recently. But it actually said, I believe in Allah. So it said.
Allah is the God of Ibrahim, Isaac and Yaqub. Allah is the name of God
Okay.
in
Okay, let me find about.
Semitic languages.
Okay, let me find about Jesus.
So what exactly in the concept of God do you find Christianity is appealing more than Islam? What appeals to you about the concept of God in Christianity in comparison to Islam? What appeals?
We believe that God, came to earth. So he was with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden first. All right? And because of Adam and Eve's sin, that sin cut us from God. But he was with man, walking in the cool of the day. But because of that sin, that death, it was cut off spiritually from God. But from the Old Testament, it says that with Moses, God gave him a covenant. Israel gave him a covenant saying that by shedding the blood of the lambs, the animals, that you can get atonement for your sin through the sacrificing of animals, right? Then that sacrifice carried on throughout the Old Testament with temple. Then when Jesus came, he said that, you see this temple? It will be destroyed and not a stone will be on top of each other. Then he died, right? And John the Baptist called him the Lamb of God that took away the sins of the world. Before he died, that's what John the Baptist called him. And then he died, and then he rose from the dead on the third day. And through his death and resurrection, we can now be connected back to God. Okay? And that's what I believe. And those sacrifices that were happening during the Old Testament, had to happen every year on the Day of Atonement. Okay? But now there's no temple. But who is now the sacrifice for humankind? It was Jesus Christ. Yeah? And by the way, Isa is not Arabic for Jesus, is it?
If somebody calls Jesus and real Jesus was here, he wouldn't even turn slightly because his name is not Jesus
his name
either.
is Yeshua. That's his Hebrew name, Yeshua. And in Arabic, it's Yeshua.
When you say Yeshua, it's a long story, but anyway, but people claim his name is Yeshua, Yehoshua, many other things. We can come to that.
What does Yeshua mean? What is it? Or in Arabic,
how many people were known as Yeshua?
Okay, there was.
During the time of
Yes, there was.
Christ.
But what does his name mean?
No. the same meaning should apply to those people who have the same name, right?
All right, but what does Jesus call himself in Revelation?
Before
He said he's the King
I
of
address
Kings.
this.
He's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He said before Abraham in the Bible, he says that Abraham saw him and he rejoiced of his coming. And then the religious people said, "You're not even 50 yet. How have you seen Muhammad? I mean, sorry, Abraham. How have you seen Abraham?" And he said, "Listen, I tell you the truth. Before Abraham was born, I am. Or before Abraham was, I am." And they hated him for that because I am is the name given for God only.
I am, obviously, is an English
Before
word.
Abraham was.
What was the name of God given in Hebrew?
Jehovah. It's it's in Hebrew. It's Yod. You know in Hebrew?
Now, I know some of the Hebrew letters,
Yeah.
but
So it's Yod-
how did the
Yahweh.
Jewish people pronounce this name?
It's like they couldn't pronounce it.
Are you saying God gives a personal name
But it says
to call upon me
it's
in
Yehovah.
that name?
The Hebrew is Yehovah.
Yahuwah.
Yehovah.
And it's not
Don't
Yahweh.
debate nonsense. Come this over here.
Sorry,
Look,
I'm not done.
Listen.
Jesus is the only way. The only way.
question I asked you-
I'm
the question I
saying-
asked you is,
It's the final thing.
Why is it more
The
appealing?
final thing I'm going to say is that Jesus Christ is the only way. He died for your sins. Okay. He took the place of the sacrifice. Okay. He died on the cross for you because he loves you. Okay. Allah is not the way. Muhammad is not the way. Jesus Christ says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through him." Okay. So Muhammad was not a prophet. He did no miracles. Jesus done miracles. He is a true prophet. He is the Son of God, and he is coming back. He is coming back again. Elijah done miracles. Yes, Elijah done miracles. Okay.
Why don't you debate here?
Who is the God
No.
of Who's the
No,
God
I'm
of
finished.
Jesus?
I'm finished.
Who's the God of Jesus? Who did he worship? Who did Jesus worship? It's important for you to reflect on this.
There's three. There's three in the.
Who did Jesus worship?
He has a father. Yes, the Father. Okay.
So Jesus worshipped who?
No. He is God. There's God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
Yes, he divided himself. He divided.
No.
Who
Okay, it's like this.
Who did
No, listen.
Yeshua worship?
Listen, in Hebrew, it says God is Hyde, meaning it's like a grape. There's one set of grapes, isn't it?
Okay.
But there's different grapes in there, but it's one grape, one set of grapes.
One
So,
bunch.
One bunch of grapes.
So God is a bunch.
No, it's three in one.
No, I want to understand this grape and God's example.
This is disrespectful because he's coming to talk.
Look, you can watch him later.
I don't want to watch him later.
You can watch him later. Yeah.
You let him
So,
read.
it's okay. So what
I'm saying this here. Forget about that. Just know that Jesus Christ is the only sacrifice that can take away the sins of the earth.
is he the only true God?
Yes.
What did he say about the only true God?
What did he say? What do you mean?
Have you not read his statement?
Okay, he said, "Why do you call me good?"
No. His own very statement about who the only true God is. In John 17:3.
thank you.
No. Have you read John 17:3? Have you read it? Have you
Probably have,
read?
yes, probably have.
Do you want to quickly check? Can you quickly
Okay, could you
check?
keep your voice down, please? Thanks.
Yeah. Sorry. Could you just quickly
No, I'm
check?
not here to argue. I gave you my.
Sure. Just check John 17:3 and see what Jesus says about who the only true God is.
So you believe John 17:3?
You do, I don't.
You don't. You don't believe it.
Do you believe in the Quran?
No.
But you quote it.
I don't quote the Quran.
But he does. So he must believe in it then.
Do you
Okay,
believe in John
so he
17?
believes.
Do you believe it?
Let me tell you something.
Do you believe John
If this
17:3?
gentleman over there quotes the Quran, does it mean he believes in it?
You believe in John 17:3?
I don't, you do.
You don't. So in John where he says the comforter is coming, you don't
Right.
believe that
And
either.
this is eternal life,
Okay,
that
let's
they might
do this.
know the only true God and Jesus Christ.
So who is the only true God according to Christ?
Listen,
No, read again.
it's
Because
the Father,
this.
yes. It's
So
himself. Look,
according.
look.
Read-
In John chapter 1.
Before you go to
Have you
one,
read John
no,
chapter
go to one. But before go to one, John
Okay.
17:3, read this text and read it in context, the whole Bible. If Jesus is saying, you, the Father, is the only true God, can he be the only true God? Can he be the only true God?
No, listen,
Yeah?
listen.
Think about it. You're an intelligent person. That's
I'm
why I
listening.
want you to reflect.
Listen.
If Jesus' own
In the
admission,
beginning, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God, and things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. Okay,
So
this
does it say,
is
so
from
does
God.
this verse say who the only true God is? It doesn't.
Okay.
So when Jesus mentions in John 17:3, I'm sure you're going to remember this, right? John 17, that's chapter 17, verse 3. Yeah? Reflect on it. Thank you. Reflect on it. Back up of what?
Can I shake your hand?
97%.
I'll shake your hand. Sorry.
Back it up. You're going to get
Let him come down and speak to me.
God bless you.
Let him come down and I'll speak to him. You can come down here.
You're 97%
No, come.
claim.
97% what?
Your 97% claim that you have the manuscripts.
Oh, is
97% in the first century AH. That's your words.
ask him to come down.
In Islamic Awareness website.
Ask him to come down on the
Lies
control.
are going to be exposed. Every time.
Ask him to come down. Oh, have you not seen your prophet being exposed so many times? Oh yeah. You know what? Why is the cameraman so excited? Why doesn't he come down to debate?
Because you lied. And you think you're speaking the truth. That's why he's excited. And we're exposing your lies. You know you're lying.
Your lies, you don't want to listen.
You know you lie.
Follow like blind sheep. Follow like blind sheep, right? If you have any guts, come down and speak to
How many
us.
fragments did you have in the first AH?
How many what?
Fragments did you have?
Do you know how many?
See your Islamic Awareness website. You're the one.
How many have you got? 0. Wow, what a comparison. 0% compared to how
That's
much?
your answer, yeah?
That's it. You don't want to speak to cameramen, do you?